Lyon Woodstock, we are now weeks away from the fight, which is finally going to happen, touch wood, against Anthony Cacace. How are you feeling?
Good, feel good, I'm happy.
Yeah. What are your thoughts heading into this fight? I mean, it keeps getting postponed, right? When it gets announced every time, is there like a kind of fear, trepidation? Do you hold your breath? What do you think?
Again, I can't really control what's outside of my element, do you know what I mean? All I can control is what I do, how I think, how I act, how I carry myself. So going into this fight, that's all I've been focusing on. I ain't been thinking about anything else too tough, do you know what I'm saying? So for the good, for the bad, for the ups, for the downs, whatever it is, it's out of my control. The only thing that I've got control over is me, you get me? So I'll always try and carry myself well and act accordingly.
Now, Anthony Cacace isn't here today, but I get the feeling even if he was here, I don't think there'd be a lot of heated back and forth between you guys. You strike me now as someone who's really matured and you've kind of gone a bit spiritual. Tell us about this.
I wouldn't say I've gone spiritual. It's always been an essence or a part of me, do you know what I'm saying? And as you go through life, you learn more, you grow, do you know what I'm saying, through the experiences that you have. So I've been blessed to have many, many experiences, good and bad, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's about your character, do you know what I mean, how you carry yourself. And that's what I've been learning and growing. That's why the man that is stood in front of you now is the man that is.
And how did you carry yourself every time the fight got delayed, got postponed, every time you got bad news on the phone? How did you keep going in those dark times?
Well, I'm only human at the end of the day. So we all have emotional responses and reactions. But what I believe is the difference with me with a lot of people in the world is I've learnt to be able to maintain control of myself in said situations. So again, at the moment, it was annoying, pissed me off, made me think and feel a certain type of way. But again, it's about maintaining control and composure. So I stayed in the gym, just kept training, because you never know what's around the corner. And Leon's always ready. Leon's always ready.
Well, Anthony Cacace has said that he's been fighting guys like Lyon Woodstock all his life, and they suit him. What do you think about that?
That's fine, that's fine. If that's what he believes and that's what he thinks, that's all right. Again, I can't control what's outside of myself, so whatever he thinks, whatever he says, whatever he does, that he's gonna, do you know what I mean? He's got a family, he's got kids, I got family, I got a kid, do you know what I mean? And I know that he's gonna bring the best of himself. I'm ready for a hard 12 rounds. I don't think it's gonna be easy now at all. I think Katchi is one of the best super featherweights in the country, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm gonna be there.
What's your relationship like with him at the moment? Obviously, we did the digital Zoom, and that got a bit tasty there. After the fight was postponed last time, he's made little comments here and there saying F Lyon Woodstock, but then he's also commenting on your nice clips on Twitter saying, wow, like clapping his hands kind of thing. What's it like with you guys?
Again, I don't know on regards to on his behalf, but for me, this is an opportunity, this is a job. So I'm going to go in there and do what I've been training my whole life to do. So it's for me, it's not really personal. The only reason I said certain things online is because he wasn't a man of his word, and that upset me. Do you know what I mean? Because I held him in quite high regards as a man and as a fighter. So for him to be acting the way that he's acting, especially for a guy that knows what it's like to go through certain experiences and not really be on the best end of things sometimes, to see him acting and carrying himself in that way, it upset me. I weren't happy with that. And as you know, I don't hold my words the same way I don't hold my punches, you know what I'm saying? So I had to say what had to be said. I had to let the world know what's what and what's going on, do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not good. It wasn't good, but that's that. It is what it is, and we're here now, and the fight's going to happen August 28th. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it.
We're all looking forward to it. What sort of fight are you expecting from Anthony Cacace? Obviously, look, he's older than you, right? He's like 32 years old. He hasn't boxed since the last time we were in Birmingham, which was November 2019. Do you feel as though he's going to try and make a statement, get you out of there? Because, hey, maybe he needs to make a big statement.
I'm going in with zero expectations. He could bring anything, do you know what I mean? He could come out and be really negative, He could come out, try and walk through me. Again, anything that's outside of my control, there's no point even thinking about it. All that I care about and I'm bothered about is what I'm going to do, what I've been working on. And I'm more than confident in myself and my ability, and my coach and our team, that what we've been working on will give me the tools to answer everything that he comes with. So I'm very confident.
How do you walk through Lyon Woodstock?
I don't even know. I genuinely mean that. I don't know.
So what are you planning to do in there then? We've talked about Katchi, that's out of your control, but you must have something in your head as to how you're going to fight this fight. Obviously you're not going to tell me everything because he's going to watch this, but give us a clue.
You've seen Lyon Woodstock, you know what I mean? You've seen what he's about. You know he brings the fight. You know he's entertaining. So everyone that's going to be tuning in, everyone that's going to be watching, they're going to get one hell of a fight, do you know what I mean? He's a fighting man. I'm a fighting man. Bring us two together, do you know what I mean? We're both lions. So it's going to be good. It'll be a war.
But there's only room for one lion, right?
I guess so. That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
How much would becoming the British Super Featherweight Champion mean to you? What would it mean to Lyon Woodstock?
This, for me, in my whole build-up, my whole mindset, everything that I've been working on and working towards, for me, this is my world title. Do you know what I mean? People ask me, what are you doing after the fight? Where do you see yourself? Who do you want to fight? What titles do you want to contend for? And hand on my heart, God's honest truth, I ain't fought further than the 28th, because in my head, that's Judgment Day. That's the day. There's no days after that. Do you know what I mean? So in my mind, that's like my final day. You get me? So yeah, man, it's everything.
Have you ever had that feeling before heading into a fight? You've had big fights before. Zelfa Barrett, Archie Sharp, these were big fights you were involved in. But I don't think I've ever heard you talk about that fight as a destination date.
Yeah, key word right there, that is my destination point. And no, honestly speaking, I haven't. I've never felt the way that I've felt during all these camps, during the lockdown, everything that's happened. And I think I was just on a journey to discovering who Lyon Woodstock truly is. Do you know what I mean? Because we go through life and we put up on a fake facade to try and fit in, feel comfortable, get people to like us, this, that and the other. And like I said, I've been on a journey to find who I am, who that man is, and I found him.
What's that man like?
You're about to see, August 28th.
Well, look, the whole journey has led, as you say, August 28th, Anthony Cacace, British Super Featherweight title. What is your prediction, Lyon? What's going to happen in there?
War.
Enough said, mic dropped. We look forward to seeing it, Lyon. Thanks for speaking to me.
Love, man. Respect.